This video is in a response to a gentleman by the name of Christian Voice 08 who posted a video about Christian worship music, Christian music, about what was acceptable and what was not acceptable. If this gentleman is saying that there are people involved in Christian music, and I hesitate to use that label, but if that's the one he wants to use, if he's going to say that this endeavor has people in it who are less than perfect or whose motives are not perfect, then I would agree 100%. We also have pastors like that. We also have church members like that. The whole concept is called the wolves among the sheep and the tares among the wheat. We've had that since the beginning. However, when you begin to get into things like rhythms and notes and arrangement of notes and keys and things like that, that's just pure nonsense. It's absolute pure nonsense. The Bible does not make any reference to those things. It speaks of music. It talks about the existence of music and how it's been used at different times, but it does not dictate to anyone what the rhythm should be, what the chords or the notes or the arrangements should be. There is no such thing. It is just pure nonsense. And also the other point that they seem to push is that so-called rock music, which they claim to be an exclusive creation of Satan himself, according to, I think, Chuck Berry and Little Richard, this gentleman says, or he told me in an email, that nothing good can come from this music. Absolutely nothing. It is inherently evil, and nothing good can come of it. Well, let's add the internet to that. The internet is full of filth. It's full of some of the most disgusting, vile filth you'll ever find anywhere on the planet. I say that the internet is bad and nothing good can come from that, yet him and others use the internet daily. They use it to promote the gospel, which I agree with 100%. In one email, this gentleman said to me, that he was promoting separation from the world. So you're going to use the world's internet to promote separation from the world? That's laughable. Same thing about television and radio. From the very beginning of these technologies, Christians have made use of them to spread the gospel. Radio from the very beginning, TV from the very beginning. Both of these technologies contain untold amounts of filth. All of them have become sewers. Radio, TV, the internet. Yet they still continue to use these things. Well, I say that nothing good can come from the internet, so why don't you get off of it? I say that nothing good can come from television. Why don't you get off of that? I say nothing good can come from the radio. Get off of that. All these people are doing is simply defending their own choices of what they choose to use in the world and criticizing the choices of others. They choose radio, TV, and the internet, so therefore the radio, TV, and the internet are perfectly acceptable. Regardless of all the filth that all of them contain, they can be used for good. Rock music, however, cannot be used for good because they say so. They are the final decision makers on the subject. And also, according to this guy, Little Richard and Chuck Berry, they're the ones who get to decide all the quote-unquote sex music is. It's all just a bunch of nonsense. It's all just a bunch of nonsense. The problem in the church today is sin. It's lying. It's stealing. It's sexual immorality. It's gossip. It's slander. And the whole idea that if all we would do is just play the right music, then all would be well, which is basically what a lot of these people seem to be saying, is just nonsense. And all they're doing is promoting scapegoating and giving people reasons and excuses, and it's always something else. It's evil music, it's evil society, it's evil this, it's evil that. No, it's not. The Bible tells us that we sin, and we're drawn to sin by the sin that is already in us. We can't blame anything or anyone else for it. So that's my response to Christian Voice 08. Thank you.